sorry, put in the wrong thing. That's the social security number also. Start with 111 222 223. Okay. And the date of birth is August 15, 1984. And the name is Jane Jones. Okay, and we can take what they give you right there. And the occupation is caregiver. Caregiver. They are not, nobody's dependent. So they are not blind. They're not disabled. And the same case applies here. Actually, we jumped some places here. Also for Adam, you know, they are not a dependent, they are not blind, they are not disabled. So if they are, you mark they are. Okay. So then their phone number is 419-553-3470. 419-553. That's just a number. It's nobody's number. So okay, and the email address also is a guess. Oh, everything here is just for training purposes. It's nobody's number, nobody's email. This is just for training purposes. It's not real, so don't calling them because nobody will answer you. Then here, the same case. Maybe they are with AT&T. You see, this is what I was saying. If you want to know anybody else, like any other providers, cell phone carriers, you can Alt C, like it says here, Alt C, and you have AT&T. Okay, you click on whatever the carrier is, like the way I've clicked on AT&T. And the next thing will be their preferred contact. How do they want to be contacted? Cell phone also. You put cell, then the rest comes down there. Then the ID from the IRS, like I said, also for the spouse. The first person that you put in is the taxpayer. And either one of them can be the taxpayer. No, it doesn't mean that it has to be the man. No. Doesn't work like that, not in the United States. So it doesn't need either the lady can be the taxpayer and the man can be the spouse, or the man can be the taxpayer and the lady can be the spouse. So okay, so you put the cell phone is a preferred contact. They don't have an IP pin. That is the identity protection pin number. They don't have that. Then we put in F. This is new, spouse filing as NRA. What the? I have no idea what that is. Check. Oh, non-resident area. That is new. That's very new actually. We don't have that in our older system, or rather, this is new for this tax year actually. Okay, so spouse does not have a social security number. Wow, this is good. This is wonderful. So, so you can file married filing jointly, even if they don't have a social security number. Wow, that's wonderful. That's beautiful. They don't have a social security number or ITIN. What does that mean? That means that you can file with your spouse, wherever they are, you know. That's what I understand here. Yeah. So this is wonderful. So if they don't have a social an ID, we can mark here. They don't have a social whatever the driver's license. They do not have. Okay, let's go ahead and put that. That won't affect their their return. Then the address can be either domestic or foreign. Okay, that's something else that you need to understand. If somebody is living and going maybe to Kenya or somewhere else, they're going back to Kenya, you can put their foreign address, whatever address they are going to have, so that if the IRS needs to communicate with them, you can communicate with them through that address. Okay. If it has a care of, you go ahead and put the care of so and so. If it's a U.S. address, we have the U.S. address as 1 OAS Drive. 1 OAS Drive, and that's in Tacoma, Washington, 98466. That's Tacoma, Washington. Okay, and the U.S. resident or citizen, so you go ahead and put that. Like I said, U.S. resident can be either a green card holder or somebody who has been here for more than a year, according to the IRS. According to the IRS, if you have been here for more than 1 year, you are considered, for tax purposes, not immigration purposes, for tax purposes, you are considered a U.S. resident. Okay. All right. So the other good thing we had mentioned is about if they're in the military, are they APO, DPO, FPO? I have no idea what those are, but on their W-2s, it will show, and they can also tell you. And if they were on a combat zone, what combat zone were they? Okay. And which date? Okay. Then here you put in the bank name, the routing number, the account number. If they don't have a bank name, account number, then their money will be sent as a check. Okay. Then we have the referral. If they are referred, you can put that. It's not a must. You don't, but we usually give a referral compensation for if you bring us somebody, we pay you something. Okay. We pay you something. Then do they have kids? In this case, they don't. Okay. Then we have the audit, the enroll in audit allies, audit assistance. No, they are not going to enroll on that. So we put an N there. Then does the taxpayer consent to receive or sign their documentation remotely? Yes. If they are not coming to your office, then definitely they are going to get the signature remotely. And does the spouse consent to that? Yes. So include remote signature charges on the invoice. So there are charges. It's not us who are charging. The system is charging. That is the software company. They are the ones who are charging the remote signature because of the convenience of you signing from your house. You don't need to go anywhere, even if it's raining, snowing, or whatever. You don't need to come to the office. You can sign from wherever you are. You can review the return, then you can be able to sign. Okay. All right. So, and once we are done there, the next thing is to add the W-2s. And I hope you guys are going to allow me to add 10 minutes because you came late. Is that okay with everybody? Because I want to add a W-2.
That's cool.
That's cool. Who is that?
That was me. I was saying that's cool.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, that's okay.
Good. All right. All right. So we have several W-2s that we are going to fill in, but the ones that I will want you to fill in for me on your homework, because I want you to start a new return. Every one of you you will start a new return. That's the homework from your account.